Good evening, preppers, patriots, and fellow like-minded people. scprepper55 here, upstate South Carolina. Wanted to make a video just to introduce myself to the community and get myself out there and make some new friends and learn some new stuff. And been having a good time doing it. Started out to be just a practical thing, but and I found myself actually enjoying it and having fun in the process. So that's just a good benefit, I guess, for that. I'm a like-minded person, you know. I think everybody ought to be a prepper if they don't have their head in the sand like the ostrich, you know, and don't see what's going on around them and what may or may not be coming in the future. It's a good idea if everybody had a prepper mindset. So I thank you all for your videos and your ideas and your knowledge and your entertainment, the funny stuff and the serious stuff and the wacky stuff. I'm just a prepper junkie now. I come home from work, I can't wait to get my computer in my lap and get in my chair, and the next thing I know, 5 hours has passed and I'm watching prep videos and rerun prep videos and just saturating myself with it, turning into a junkie. So I don't have a whole lot to show you as far as gear and equipment because especially prep stuff, I got the same kind of spam and rice and pinto beans and things of that nature everyone else has. The same kind of bag and first aid and all that stuff. From time to time I do have things that may be a little bit off the beaten path or just a little bit different or unique that I feel like would be worth your while to check it out. And that being said, here's the first thing I'd like to show you that it's just a little different. There's nothing homemade, secretive, or scientific about it. Nothing, you know, super special, tactical. This is just something that I was looking for, a survival knife, and I ran across this thing. I was actually looking for either just a plain K-bar, and I told a guy I wanted a K-bar, and he handed me this monstrosity, and I said, "That's not a K-bar." And he said, "Why, yes it is. It says so right here on the box." Well, when I was in the Marine Corps in 1974, that's not the kind of K-bar I was talking about. However, I fell in love with it. This thing's heavy. That's what they call a Tonto blade. I guess that's just the opposite of a Lone Ranger blade. I don't know, little prepper pun there. But it's a full tang, very heavy. It's fairly sharp. It could use a little bit sharper edge on it, but it's pretty cool. And it came with this little, what they call a neck knife, but I keep it in the cage, in the sheath rather. This thing is sharp as a razor. I can go from cutting wood, or which I have done. I made split some firewood and that sort of thing just to check it out. I love that thing. And this comes with it, and it's peeled tomatoes, apples, just fine cutting anything you need to fine cut, and you could even use paracord. I've seen people take the 550 paracord and make a cover for that and a lanyard on it and wear it around their neck for a necker type knife. But it goes in this sheath right here. It all fits in it. I got a little flashlight and some fire starting garbage, you know, the dryer lint and the Vaseline soap dryer lint and that sort of thing, and a striker. Don't need to show you. You know what dryer lint looks like, and you know what strikers look like. And that's pretty much that. I think I don't know, I got a decent deal on it. I think I paid $50 for it. You might can find it cheaper online, but after you pay the shipping and that sort of thing, then you're probably no better off. Bunch of Velcro on the back of it. I don't really know what all that's for. Little pouches that are not even big enough to put a bullet in. I don't know what that's for, other than just for wearability and durability, or to Velcro it to my pack later on, which I'll probably Velcro it to the side of my Alice pack because it's extremely long and it comes down to your knees, you know, if you put it on the belt loop. So that's not gonna be real practical and comfortable. I'd rather strap it to my pack, and I got other knives I can put in that. The other thing, just a little bit off the beaten path, is my sidearm, and I'm using one hand for the camera and one hand for the arm. So safety Nazis, my apologies. If it's not loaded, I safety checked it. Here, you know, there's the magazine. That is a magazine, by the way, not a clip. This is not M1 Garand. That's pet peeve. This is a little bit off the beaten path because this is a para ordnance concealed carry LDA. Now what the LDA means is light double action. As you see, it has It does have a hammer, but it's just not your typical single action hammer. This handgun is not light. It's a little chunky, it's a little heavy, but it is reliable and it is accurate, and it's a ball to shoot, but it's like a cannon in your hand because it's a 3.5-inch barrel, and I shoot 45s. It's 45 caliber, like I said, and it's a handful. And they do have some smaller. We got one called a Warthog and a Slim Hog that's even smaller. This is the Night Watch Commander CCO, Concealed Carry Option, LDA, light double action, and it's got painted sights. I don't know if you can see that on there or not. But I actually work for the company that makes these, and that's just a coincidence. You know, this is not a sales pitch by any means. We have professional shooters that shoot these, and I've seen guys tearing bullseyes up with these at 100 yards if it's a pair of small pair of handguns. And I'll put a web link so you can check it out, and you can go to the site and check it out. Actually, what I do for the company, I make the parts, like the slide stops. I make the safeties. I make the sights. I don't paint them. Another department does that. Mag catches, just a lot of miscellaneous parts. There's some internal parts on this. It's a little different design. Para also obviously didn't design the first 1911. Colt did that, but they redefined it. This is a single stack, but Para started the whole concept of a double stack 1911. So if you're double stack fans and you're 1911 fans, there you go. Check out the website. I'll put it up. That's pretty much it. I just got to, I want to show you that the little difference. Nice little different. Guns a little different. Just your basic Kydex. Do this with one hand is no fun, and I'm not a cameraman, so bear with me. There it goes. It locks in place. And I bought this at. I like the holster. Pretty cool. It's Kydex, and it locks in, so you can't. Nobody can come up behind you and snatch this out. In an adrenaline rushing emergency, that for them to think to be able to push the button to release that probably ain't going to happen. And I have a remedy for that if they even tried. So I'm not. So this holster came for a standard size 1911. Like I said, this is on 3.5. So I took this to work and had a friend in a machine shop just hack the end off. It's kind of a butcher job, real quick. I'm not concerned about pretty. This is my everyday carry gun. Like, it's concealed. Nobody can see that hack job on the end of it but me, and I don't really care. It does the job, and I don't have extra, 2 inches of holster hanging down below my shirt and giving away my concealment. That's pretty much it. Like I said, I have more things to come later on. I guess this ran a little deeper and longer than I anticipated it to. But thanks so much for watching. I appreciate any comments you have. And I'm 55. I'm getting to that can't remember stuff stage. So if I forget to put the link down for that, just remind me in the comments, and I'll come back and do that. Another thing, I work for their company, full-time regular job, for the gun manufacturing company, and it's a blast. I love guns. I like the company's great, the product's great, and I enjoy that. And new models coming out. It's pretty exciting. But at the same time, part-time, I'm a musician, so I'll put another link down too if you want to check out this work that I do. Go to the website and check it out. If you want to check out my music work, I play and perform, play guitar and sing in clubs and restaurants and bars and honky tonks. And if you folks out west and up north don't know what honky tonks is, that's where the rest of us rednecks down here in the south go to get drunk and chase women and play guitars. That's basically what the honky tonk is. So thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you guys welcoming me into the community. Loving it so far. First video, and peace. God bless. Merry Christmas. God bless America. And see you later. Thanks. Bye.